Hi, Jeff Stabile here, your friendly neighborhood diving wonk from Hawaii. You may know me as a judge, you may know me as a coach, you may know me as a masters diver athlete. Well, recently I was in Gwangju, South Korea for the World Masters Championships, and there was a number of newbie divers from Korea, from Hong Kong, from Japan, from some other places, and they saw me doing some kind of basic skills like sitting back lineups tuck on 3 meter, and they all rushed over and asked me to do it again because they wanted to study what I was doing and watch what I was doing. I said, oh, guys, don't worry about it. I will help you learn the progression. So I kind of taught a little class where I taught them how to do kick, flat, look, reach on the ground first. And then I spotted them on the 3 meter board while I was holding their ankles so that I could control what they were doing, and then dropped them into the water when they finished it and had them go through progressions until they could do them independently. Well, this seemed to be really popular. I ended up having a class of about 10 people wanting to learn all this stuff. And I realized that there's a hunger out there for some good coaching with good technique and good mechanics. So I decided to put together a web series on YouTube here with basic diving techniques up through the things I'm capable of doing. And if I am coaching some people who are capable of doing higher and harder dives than I am, then I may have them come along as well. Some of them may be doing better skills, like I don't have very good flexibility in my shoulders, so my back lineups are pretty bad. So maybe I'll have some guest people come in and be some models, but generally I'm going to be doing stuff myself, showing you guys the techniques and everything myself. So we're going to start today with just how to enter the water safely. The first time you go to a new pool, the depth's going to vary from the pool that you usually train at, most likely. So you should get used to going in the water feet first the first time, and making sure you're going in the water and softening your knees and ankles so you're ready to hit the bottom of the pool and do a shock absorber kind of action and give a little bit instead of hitting it hard. So you can sort of gauge how deep it is compared to what you're used to and start adjusting what you do on your dives with that as well. Now, if you train in an 18-foot deep pool and you're going to an 18-foot deep pool with 10 meters, you're probably not going to have to worry about it too much. But for a lot of us who work at smaller pools with just 1 meter or 1 and 3 meters, you may have a 12-foot pool, you may have a 13-foot deep pool, you may have a 15-foot deep pool. Some of them with just 1 meter might have an 11-foot deep pool. So you kind of got to get used to it, because even just slight differences like from 12 feet to 13 feet can make a difference. You may think you're on the bottom of the pool and ready to push off, and you're not, and then you run out of air trying to come up. Or you could hit the water at the bottom of the pool sooner than you think you're going to, because it's a 12-foot pool and you're used to a 13-foot deep pool. So follow along as we learn how to basically go into a new pool the first time safely, from the side of the pool and from the diving board. This is also a really good introductory activity to have new divers learn how to hold their bodies the right way and go through the water vertically. All right, let's take a look. All right, so the number one thing when you're going into a new pool first is to step off the side of the pool. You're going to put your arms up over your head, step 1 foot out in front of you, and then step off together and descend down toward the bottom of the pool. When you're doing this, you need to keep your abs tight and your lower back tight, your hips, your butt, your quads, everything in the midsection area really tight so you can stay vertically aligned and go straight down. Oftentimes you'll see people when they go in the water, they will loosen up their body as they go through the water, and they won't be able to go down very deep, and they won't be able to hold a very good line either. Or you'll see them lift and arch as they go through, so it looks like that when they go through the water. And that's not going to work well either. That's going to end up making the feet go behind them, and they'll come back to the side of the pool and hit. Sometimes you'll see people with their arms over their head and then they move forward like that. So they end up piking forward and hitting the water and kind of slapping like a belly flop or a chest flop on that. important to have really good alignment to step off and bring the back leg forward to the front leg and then go through. Some nice hints on this are to keep stretching the fingertips to the sky as you go through the water, not to relax, to keep your stomach and your butt tight as you go through the water, to make sure that you keep your feet slightly in front of your body line, maybe 2 to 4 inches in front of your body line is going to help you get that hollow line. Most of us are going to naturally go to a slight arch, and trying to feel like you're a little bit overly hollow is going to help out a lot. Okay, take a look. So once people have mastered going off the side of the pool deep like that, they can go up to the 1 meter board and do the same thing. Basically, arms over your head, standing on the end of the board, 1 foot out in front, step off and drop in. You can even go up on the 3 meter and do it. Let's take a look. Alrighty, so that's how to go off the board safely for the first time when you go to a new place. It's also a really good thing for beginner divers to do. Next time we'll work on forward jumps, pushing off the side of the pool, off of a low platform, off of a springboard into the water the right way. All right, until next time, happy diving.